Okay, I got the floor cut out now for the boat. There's the layouts. Now, what I'm going to do is, on the foam, I've left the foam in there. A lot of people say tear the foam out, but it's been out here drying. I mean, it's been 80s and windy for the last week. This foam's going to be dry. If you can see the plastic though, there's plastic around it. The plastic is actually a weather barrier to keep moisture from going up into the floor, from my understanding. That's what I was told. I may be wrong, so you can correct me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sealant and seal the wood top and bottom. And all I'm using is a sealant that I got from it was like an overrun. It was a return. It says mist tint. It's not tinted correctly. So I go to the local shop and get this for $5 because it's a return. And all it is it's a Pro Series premium finish, wood finish for penetrating wood decks, fences, and siding. So, and it's a gray color. And I don't care what color it is because I'm just going to put it on the top and bottom of my floor here. So that's where we're at now. I'll cut away and I'm going to layer this out a little bit. I'm not going to get it on my driveway though. I'm going to make sure I put a board underneath it so I don't get the crap on my driveway, because I'm sure it's not going to be easy to get off. Alright, we shall return. Alright. I have came to a conclusion that the way I did the floor initially is probably not going to work. Problem was, when these pieces were down like this, there's a piece of aluminum behind here. I thought they were attached and riveted through the hull. And they were not. So once I went to fit in the floor pieces here, I figured out that I pulled this up and I found that they're riveted down through here. So once I removed those, you know, here's the rivets where the original floor went into these little supports here, whatever they're called, cross members, I don't know. And there's a nice little rat's nest there too. But I found that, if you look, the floor's cut really short. And another thing I noticed once I got the floor in with these scrap aluminum from the scrap yard, that they're short here, plus if I walk, it bows in right here. Now, this is with a 1/2-inch plywood, and I'm gonna just start over. I mean, I know I've got the money in it, but I'd rather do it right and not waste my time in it, because I can be a perfectionist sometimes, and sometimes I can half-ass stuff. But this time I want to be a perfectionist, because this thing here, I want it to be built and I want it to last, at least as long as I can have it last. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to a little bit of thicker plywood. I'm not gonna go 3/4, but I'll probably go 5/8. And again, I'm gonna do the same thing. As you can see, I've treated it in front and back, and as you can also see, it's bowed. The heat from it bowed, and you actually see that expanding there. And I'll probably go with a little bit higher grade wood, because this stuff here is pretty cheap. Just the regular old plywood from Lowe's, treated plywood from Lowe's. But anyway, just to, you know, my learning from this was I need to dig deeper into it. Simple mistake, everybody does it, but two things I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna take these out because it gives me airspace here and it bows, and that could actually trap moisture, so I don't want that. And then I'm gonna tear all that out here, pull these rivets out, and I'm gonna re-drill and re-rivet this floor back in position. But I am gonna, just like I've seen on some videos online, I am gonna go ahead and make me a space here though. I'm gonna take just angled aluminum, rivet it in here and create a ledge, and then I'll actually frame a box in, because I've got so much room underneath here. I know I'm gonna have room for some storage below deck, and that'll help out. I can throw a couple of odds and ends in there. That'll be end up being my some type of dry storage, because I don't want to put, I know it's in the floor, so it may not be too dry, but I'm not going to put cast nets or anything in here, because that's going to trap moisture underneath the floor, and that's the last thing I want is that. And of course, a lot of people said that, I've seen a ton of people tear all this out and then just lay this Lowe's like sheet foam in here. That's kind of, I'm not gonna do that. That creates layer after layer for moisture to get caught in. This here is closed cell foam. It's not too awful looking. It's, shoot, it's wow, 29 years old, but it looks pretty good though. Again, just double check in. I never realized that these pieces that go right here, well, that's the piece right there. I didn't know they was riveted in, so trying to get my floor to fit, I cut my board short. So we're gonna redo that, and I'll update you guys again here shortly, and should have a little bit better view of how everything looks, and I can really move forwards on this now that because this was the biggest issue I had, trying to figure out how the boards went in. And again, you can see the gap in the back here. I put a thicker piece of wood in there, it'll be a lot better. So anyway, folks, I greatly appreciate you guys watching. Please share my channel and subscribe if you've not subscribed. Again, once I get to 2,000 likes, I'm gonna give away something, or 2,000 subscribers, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give away something really, really good. I'm thinking about maybe a Catfish Edition 7000 model Abu Garcia, or maybe a Lew's Orange Crush, or what the crap ever it is called, combo, or something along the lines of that. Maybe a some kind of spinning combo around. So it's gonna be a good prize. It'll be in the $150 range. So, but anyway, guys, I greatly appreciate it, and we shall return.